Oi, oi. So, it's Monday night, so I thought I'd the best decide to sort out my fishing gear because I'm going fishing gear tomorrow. So, as I said to you on last week's vlog, I was going to change 2 of the rods over from lead clips to heli safes, so I'm going to get that done now. A little bit of preparation. So, hopefully, efforts are made, rewards are paid, eh? Oi, oi, you seeing me must only mean one thing. Must mean I'm bloody fishing. So it's Tuesday night. I've just turned up at Syndicate and no one's here. So I'm going to get to walk all round around the lake and get to pick a swim. Hopefully I see a carp while I'm walking around. Fingers crossed, but it does look banging out there, don't it? Hopefully. Come on, let's see a carp. So I'm just taking my time. I'm going to have a little walk around there, see if I can find any carp. I've got my bait bag with me, filled up with 12mm Insecta and fish mix. So this is my go-to bait at the moment. Seems to be doing me fish, so I'm going to stick with it. And hopefully, oh, I can see something. I think they're over in this corner. I think they're in Jihadi. Oh, I better be a bit quieter now. It's approaching the spots. Oh, it looks good. Look, let me show you. It's just a grieve with a carp, but I'm going to carry on walking around now and see if I can see anything. But it looks carpy out there. Oh, little chickies. And the pain in the arse. I think I found you. I found one. But where there's one, there could be 2. After getting in on the ladder and seeing the fish in the reeds, that could be spot number 1. Maybe I fished there. So I'm going to carry on walking because I might see something better. I can't just jump in the first swim that I feel confident in. But I could see some fish in this swim. I'm still having my walk around at the moment, and from what I can see, the fish, from what signs of fish that I've seen, are in 2 corners but opposite to each other. So I'm torn between the 2 sides of the lake at the moment. But one more angler has just turned up, so I'll see where he goes and I'll let that decide where I want to fish. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna keep walking. I ain't done a whole lap yet. Got one more swim to look in. So an hour in now, I've walked round and I walked round and I walked round. I've done laps upon laps. I think I'm gonna stick to what I see when I was fishing last week. And see the fish was over this side. Close in, close to the old weed that was there. Weeds could start growing back. So I'm gonna have a little cast around. But it's now between Lazy Boy and Pipe. I feel the fish are over here, the wind's blowing over here. Hopefully we see a carp. So the first rod's set up now. I'm going to cast this one towards the reed. Nice orange one, just like before. Tropical twist and a heli safe. Now I've got my leads from Urban Leads, my new ones. So I'll get back on the heli safe, fishing towards weed. Hopefully this works out for me. I'm going to get this one out there now. As soon as the PVA nugget comes up, I'm going to catapult a couple of boilies around it. Hopefully this is the tactic that will work to catch me the fish. So I was just sorting my second rod out. I feel like I've picked a good spot, ain't I? I've only managed to get one already. Can't believe it. I'm absolutely buzzing. Well, absolutely carnage already. One rod out and already managed a banger. Check out that. Yeah, boy. I was just about to say, I'm just about to get my second rod out until that rod ripped off, but look, once again, This one's a yellow one. I was doing a yellow, but obviously back on the orange. Nice little urban lead flat pair, 2 ounce, to a Ronnie, 7 inches, to a curve shank, to a nice little yellow trimmed down one. I'm going to get this one out now, and then I'm going to sort that fish out. Buzzing! How about that? I only got one rod out at the moment, and this unusual looking creature manages to take my bite. Couldn't resist that pop up, I knew it couldn't, even the baits. Absolutely buzzing with this one. Hopefully we'll have some more, eh? I'm going to put a little bit of carp care on his lips and stuff now, because I can see a few battered and bruised war wounds. But buzzing, eh? So, 2 rods are back out on the spots. Gonna just do my 3rd one now, just wrapped up to the distance I want to be fishing at. Gonna cast that one out there, get that rig sorted right now. Wow, come on, I'm absolutely buzzing. Already, fish already. Good sign, hopefully tonight they move in. I am buzzing. It's giving me good faith to see what tonight could bring now. The 3 rods are out there, the spots are primed, the bait in precise. Hopefully, and there's another carp on the bank. But it's like the carp have woken up in the last hour or so, because now it went from not seeing nothing on a flat, calm water to seeing signs of showing of fish. Well, I wouldn't say, when I say showing, I don't mean boshing out or anything. I just mean like definitely signs in the water that there's fish about. Maybe I've done the right move today. This all goes to show from watching what I did last week, watching over to the bank to try and see where the fish are holding up. And I think I could be onto a fish this one, another one, hopefully. Oh, I can see fish cruising around on the top though. It's just such a shame that they just don't take on the top out here. But mistake is positive, come on. Another carp. So at the minute it's looking good for a bite, I tell you. I just had another run and I did have a hook pull, pretty gutted, but I put the rod back out on the same spot, same hook pop up, and now I've just moved my left rod to the same sort of area but to 7 wraps, and I've got one of Ollie's plum and squid on there, or squid and plum, and I feel like that could be the one. Is if they're not feeling my first choice of pop-ups, the tropical twist, they're definitely feeling the pink ones. I keep getting liners off the middle rod since I've done it, so maybe fish are it, or maybe I'm fishing a bit too far. So we'll see what happens. Stay confident and hopefully I see another fish. This is nowhere near my bite time, that's the thing. So that's what's baffling me. I don't normally do fish at this time, but I could do another. So I've just got my rods ready for bed now. I've tidied up and everything. The rods are placed out between like 7.5 wraps to like 6 wraps in a sort of a diagonal line, baited diagonally across it, and hopefully I might nick another bite. So I'm really excited now because everyone's been saying to me, you can have another fish, you can have another fish, and I've been thinking, oh cool, I might have another fish, because big fish have been out recently, not only my lake but my good mate Connor. He only got the biggest fish in the front leg of the chase, Joanna or something. Big up to him with a new PB, smashed it bruvs. Good morning. So just gone 4:45. My alarm went off at 3:30. I lay in bed for an extra 15 minutes chilling out. We're gonna get the kettle on now.
All night liners through 3 of my rods constantly. I got picked up by the swans, by the spot I was catching the fish from, so must be a good little spot out there. But and then my middle rod, liners, and then my left rod, the swans picked me up again. So they must like the pop-ups that I'm using, and they must like the hook baits. But there's still time to nick a fish, hopefully. But I'm gonna make a cup of tea and chill out. So it's just coming up to 5:15, and there's fish showing in front of me. Normally I'm packed up by now, but all I've got is the rods out. Everything's on the barrel. So I'm gonna stay here for an extra 5 more minutes. See if I can get one of them. Hopefully, anyway. So that's my time up. I tried, but I'm buzzing that I still caught. At least I didn't blank, eh? I'm gonna get these rods up, packed up sharpish now, because I need to get showered and brush my teeth and out that gate by at least 10 to 6. It's tight. So that's me, teeth brushed, showered and ready for work. And I'm gonna go to work a happy man knowing that I didn't blank. Catching that £25 6 banger. Oi, oi. But I've got to shoot now because I'm running late because I stayed late trying to nick that extra bite. But I see you later. Once again, I would just like to thank everyone for taking time out of their day to watch my latest vlog video. Unfortunately, this time round, I managed to catch a banger. Trust me, I was over the moon. Having that take in such a short space of time, just having that one rod in that right position at that time, managed to catch me that carp. I was gutted, I lost one, but gave me good confidence to think everything I'm doing seems to be working for me. As I say every time, I'm just going to stick to what I'm doing, because it seems to be catching me carp. And I know that 30 pounder not far away from my net. But if you could give this a like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. Also, in the comments below, if you could let me know what you think of my logo, and I hope you guys like it just as me. But until next week, fishing with Bam, over and out.